Hey, what's up, everyone? Today I'm going to be telling you a story and how and why I cannot pee in public anymore. Back when I still used to be in Las Vegas, I used to go to this church that used to have these church camps, these retreats every summer and winter. Now I can't remember which one it was, but I remember going to. This is how it happened. We had a van. There were like five vans, but one of my, I was in one of the upperclassmen vans, and the van was full of like 12 dudes, right? Something like that. Yeah, a large amount of guys, right? And for the next stop, it was probably around another 30 minutes or so. So we decide, because we can't hold in our pee anymore, we decide to take a little detour on the right. And because this was like a whole field, there was a trench right here, and then this was like someone's property. This was like a fence. So we decide to go here, and then we park the car, right? And then we decide to go in different directions and pee in the trench because we don't want other people to see, right? So I decided to pee around in the middle-ish. So I never had a problem peeing in public before, so I really didn't think much of it. And everyone was finished before me, so they all went back to the van, and I'm just sitting here trying to pee. And then I squeeze it, I give it my all, and finally start peeing. And the dudes in the van, at this point, no one's out peeing. Everyone's back in the van, and they tell me, they yell at me to get back in the van. Like, what's taking me so long to pee? And then I kid you not, like, while I'm peeing, mid pee, my pee just cuts off. I cannot pee anymore. You know when you're peeing in the toilet and you just like suddenly stop and you feel like something killed your bladder? That's what it felt like. So I'm just sitting here with half of my pee stored in my bladder. So I decided to just give up and go back to the van. And a couple of minutes later, around 30ish minutes later, we go to the stop. So this is, and then there's a gas station right here, and we decide to go park the car. And we were the last ones because we were the only ones that peed. So there was the bathroom right there, and then the line is just enormous. It was just a lot of people. So I have to try my best to try to hold in that pee as long as I could, right? And after that, after I get inside, the urinals, there's only three. I don't know which bimbo decided that was a good idea. And like gas station in the middle of the road, you should at least have like seven, right? So all my friends are just sitting there. And when I decided to go pee because it was my turn in the line, and there's like seven dudes behind me just waiting. And normally, what I do now is that if there's like three urinals at school, right, and then I can't pee because I'm like right here, and then someone else is like waiting because the other ones are full, then I just wait. I just like pretend I pee, and then I just like hang out in like a back area where the doors are, and then when everyone leaves, I decide to go pee. I risk my tardies just to go pee. This is how desperate I am, right? So anyway, so back to the story. I go pee, but I cannot, right? I cannot. It just won't come out. So I can't do the technique where I just like pretend like I peed and then wait till everyone leaves. So I just because the line was really long. So I pretend to just pee and then I just leave the restroom and then go back in the van. My bladder is still dying. I don't know what to do, but we take off after everyone was done. And after we got to the camp, right? When we got to the camp, we got our rooms assigned because it was like a luxury place. I guess it was summer camp. I don't know. So we go to our luxurious rooms, right? So we're like, yes. Everyone is like checking out the rooms, checking out the volleyball court, whatever, and then like the swimming pools. And I decide to rush into the room that I was assigned to, and I just pee, and it was like the greatest feeling I have ever felt in my life. I will never forget that day because it felt like I went into the afterlife. It was like if I was someone shot me and then I went into heaven. This is how it felt like. And so yeah, after that, I always have a problem peeing in public, especially when people are like right behind me and watching me. So it is pretty bad. So my technique is just to wait till everyone leaves and then just pee by myself. I like an empty bathroom. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much how I can't pee in public anymore.